Client, my mention the Kudienti Appiah-kubi or say on the chair, Wontumi adwuma biom. Let me tell you. Appiah-kubi. Eko Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Ena Bawumia friend say ombra no ombe breaki case ni down enchre no. Now Appiah-kubi call no. When he was called by Bawumia, he went to Bawumia to tell Bawumia everything from day one of Omufri court about the day the case ended. Now, during his breakdown, there was this huge confrontation and argument between Appiah-kubi and Bawumia.
Yen say, Chema Wontumi ejina Kota bang Ghana bang china suye pa ne as Chema Wontumi lawyer eba out abeka say ontimi enye Chema Wontumi lawyer bi mo atwe ho free case no na nkofo bisa say lawyer wo gina mu ma Chema Wontumi na afi de oso Wontumi ngina endi Chema Wontumi case ne biem watwe ho free ho we amaka we tell abeka say mi afa adukonti a Chema Wontumi lawyer ne say ene ombeso de no be for Chema Wontumi galamse ana the court issue no biem Chema Wontumi the evidence and then the reason here the lawyer no back it off. And now first time I message so subscribe to the channel. Me a bell notification is be post here. Onsa ebeka bi aha eka politics, trending issues, entertainment. Be for my Ghana be for onsa beka bu and you ba ha but more days so subscribe. Over share link no. No watch your address or comment section. Medical ka say Chema Wontumi lawyer back it off. Case na e all court no. The lawyer say onya enyina Chema Wontumi echibi na Kevin Taylor the reason here ne lawyer ne say Wontumi ngina na echibi mu ewa yenko tie nsem na bia Kevin Taylor kan ye ba ye beto aso
client my mention the Kudienti Appiah-kubi or say on the Chema Wontumi adwuma biom. Let me tell you. Appiah-kubi eko Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Ena Bawumia friend say ombra no ombe breaki case ni down enchre no. Now Appiah-kubi call no. When he was called by Bawumia, he went to Bawumia to tell Bawumia everything from day one of Omufri court about the day the case ended. Now, during his breakdown, there was this huge confrontation and argument between Appiah-kubi and Bawumia. What was going on? And they say, Appiah-kubi concluded, Bawumia and Nkofo say, Chema Wontumi will go to jail. Now, that is what triggered the anger between Appiah-kubi, Chema Wontumi, and Bawumia. Enti Chema Wontumi and Bawumia, they got angry, furious, because they were saying, say, Appiah-kubi is a terrible lawyer. So, Enowe Buffo na Appiah-kubi Babon Trebeka say, he is not going to be the lawyer of Chema Wontumi BM. You know why? It is because right now, no, he cannot blame Chema Wontumi. What he has to do is to blame the court. And nothing that Wontumi can say, I don't want this and this and this and this about my client, so I'm walking away. Now, the only thing he can do is to put some flimsy excuses out and blame the court. But the main issue is that when Appiah-kubi went to Bawumia, Appiah-kubi was blunt. And if you have studied Appiah-kubi for a very long time, in his political career, as much as he's stupid sometimes, you know, every time in the MPP, he's very blunt about some things. Especially when they were in power. You see how, or you saw how Appiah-kubi was blunt on some few things. So when he went to Bawumia, we have been in court for all these years. I know this guy is your financier. He is pumping money into your campaign. What I can tell you is he's go to court. He will go to jail. Appiah-kubi made it clear to Bawumia and Chema Wontumi and Bawumia and in the you know to say Chema Wontumi will be jailed because the evidence the Attorney General provided and I know it do. So Bawumia Bekachi Appiah-kubi say he's a terrible lawyer. He's a bad lawyer. And Appiah-kubi told Bawumia, say, what kind of nonsense are you telling me? I have stood on my foot or on my feet. Let me say it that way. For a year, Menje Chema Wontumi Capre. I was working for free. Every single day, I am going up and down in court. I'm not even seeing my family. I have basically moved to Accra. I have done everything as a lawyer to protect Chairman Wontumi. Today, you Bawumia sit here and tell me I'm a terrible lawyer. And when Appiah-kubi PN say he doesn't want to be a lawyer for Chairman Wontumi. And nothing that on to me real reason no. And nothing that he's lingering around attitude of court, decision of court. Because if Appiah-kubi ever issue with the court all these years, he never for once came out of court to blame the court for anything. No. Every single day he came out of court, he was smiling, assuring people, telling Ghanaians he has a good case, his client is doing well. But suddenly, why I say, judge in the judgment, this issue has happened. It is Bawumia. It is Bawumia. So what they have been trying to do is to get Kennedy Japan to intervene, to go and talk to Lordina Mahama. And Kennedy Japan says he's not going to do that shit. I'm telling you today. Because you see, apart from Kennedy, the problem will end this now. Only Lordina is fine, pa. So they are trying everything to get Kennedy to intervene. For Kennedy to go and talk to Lordina, for Lordina to. And Kennedy is like, Lordina is not a judge. Lordina is not sitting on the case. So Kennedy Japan said he's not going to do it. Enti ano enema Bawumia kacha Appiah-kubi so Jimmy 4. And Appiah-kubi says me Jimmy 4 there. Then I don't want to see to the end of this case. Meaning the judgment before it comes. I want to isolate. I want to be out of this case. And nunti ne waha. And nunti na bucha ne say adenti ena also wonye Chairman Wontumi lawyer bioma. Adenti na also wonye lawyer because Chairman Wontumi nya ohwe. Chairman Wontumi aye ni bibi. Bawumia didi na tem. Oma wakache nso a bad lawyer or a terrible lawyer. Onim nyansa. Until right now, no Appiah-kubi is mad. Kennedy Japan say Lordina Mahama nye judge. Only Lordina Mahama end this our friendship no. Only Lordina Mahama end us in this uncommon because ono Kennedy Japan no. Wakoko so many times Chairman Wontumi so court. Into ono Lordina ni sa uncommon di. No the onim Lordina nye judge nti on to me court Lordina at what their reason. Their capacity. But you have to understand, Japan on consequences, no. On him say, Lordina Mahama will not listen to this nonsense. On him say, Lordina Mahama is not going to open her door. Why do you even bring Lordina Mahama into this? Because they think, say, case, you know, it is beyond. No, it is the court. Inti Appiah-kubi, I withdraw the services. It is because of Bawumia and the Dean Atem. Samira Bawumia dina temu ofio. In fact, the problem Appiah-kubi nya epa or the Samira Bawumia kachire no. And it was the insult from Samira Bawumia. And this lawyer told Bawumia, said, talk to your wife. That disrespect to me and other people in the party, it is becoming too much. Bawumia told him, say, that is when Appiah-kubi stormed out of Bawumia's residence. And that is how he came out to write this statement that he has withdrawn his services. Chairman Wontumi o client no wa obone ben ontumi nka. Chairman Wontumi ade court obumra bi so ontumi nka. Chairman Wontumi ade wakogina baby akoka bibia fa ho ontumi nka. Chairman Wontumi eka bibi kira ontumi nka. You know why? It is because Samira Bawumia ne Bawumia no di natem. Now you understand what I mean. Now let me show you this. Appiah-kubi in some manner or can to justify why he left Chairman Wontumi. You boost this sound room. I mean, what tie. I feel what you say. That is the danger. That is what echoes for MPP mu. Man way. Mahmoud Bawumia na ashe de bufuo. Eye Bawumia ire ene Bawumia omu didi.
Nti sa wo je Kelvin Taylor say. Chairman Wontumi ene no lawyer ekopie mo Bawumia ne Samira. Efie. E ma lawyer ne kan ebie na no kan say. Chairman Wontumi ye den a obekọ je. Ene ye say Samira Bawumia ene ni kuru Bawumia bufuye pa. E mo tell lawyer no. Kelvin Taylor na ka asem yo nyam na meka. Utie nsem na o kan na. Say ye nyina enim say Kelvin Taylor ensem a wo ka no mboa oni evidence a o mekasa. O say ba lawyer na ka chom say ye nim say Chairman Wontumi na efuele o campaign no. But Chairman Wontumi ye den a the case we dey obekọ court, obekọ jail. Ana ye say o mo bufu no mo tell lawyer yi. Nti lawyer ne ba out abeka say watwe no mo frika Chairman Wontumi case no Wontumi for on person or the Chairman Wontumi and some be for no ho bi eni Kevin Taylor abeka the reason why eni lawyer say onya nya bi saa ni nyina ne say Samuel Bawumia ne kunu bo afu saa de ntina lawyer ebe abeka akire mo say Chairman Wontumi ye den ya obekogye Utie nsɛm ni ye pa Chairman Kevin Taylor so be ka asɛm without evidence and then when nsɛm a Kevin Taylor aka afa Chairman Wontumi and the reason ti and the lawyer so back off the case other for Chairman comment section what do you think about nsɛm na o kan is he right and I say he's not right Chairman comment section me di man no me da so je bre etie me di ka say hi your first time I will subscribe we share link na mo bi no nsa beti nsɛmpa for my Ghana. That's it. So, me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.